All right, it looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day, at least here. The skies are actually blue. It's 5:30 in the morning. Well, it was when I left. Yeah, we're on our way to the beach. I was gonna go down south a little, travel, and then I got stuck in this traffic and I changed my plans and said I'm just gonna hit a local beach right down here, straight down. So yeah, there's that. But it is Monday, and those are my favorite days to go metal detecting. If you didn't know that already, you probably did, because most of my watchers are return watchers. Oh, somebody Venmo'd me some money. So thank you so much. I mean, it just makes life a little easier. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was serious. I still am seriously thinking about getting a job as a pizza driver. Because apparently they pay pretty good. Like better than delivering pizzas is better than Uber or like all those kind of things. But probably not. My car's a 1995, so that would probably wear out my car pretty good, pretty fast. Especially if I lived far away from the place, which my friend told me it is. I think it's where he lives, which is an hour from my house, basically. So that's pretty much out of the question. So doing that and going to the beach too would be just too much on my car. That'd be a lot of driving. Anyways, let's get down there and find something. And by the way, thanks again for that money. And you asked for, this is how you'll know it's you I'm talking about, for me to hunt in the daytime. I don't think you like those night videos. It's going to be daytime by the time we get down to the beach with this traffic. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's morning, but daytime basically. Let's just get down there, find something, or not, just have a good day. Maybe. I watched that last video. I really liked it. It was like an hour something long, but I really liked it. I actually enjoyed watching it after I did it. You know, I did all that stuff, and then I enjoyed watching it afterwards. That was kind of weird. So I don't usually watch my videos at all. I just post them and move on. I don't even look at any of my stuff on YouTube. I guess I should pay more attention. I'll read the comments, and I did read the comments, and I answered a couple. But let's get down to the beach. I talk enough. Too much talking lately. That coffee is so good. Oh, by the way, I found some of these high brew. I hope it'll make me high. Like awake. Although I don't need it really. But I love coffee, so that's my only bad thing left in life. That's all I eat is meat. So I don't even get good food, you know, just meat. And since I'm so cheap, it's always hamburger meat, so I just make meatballs to make it easy. I'll make a big bag of them, put them in the fridge, get up, eat breakfast. Like today, I probably won't even eat till I get home. I know I won't, because I'll be down at the beach. How am I going to eat? I'm not going to go to McDonald's and order just patties. That's what you can do, because their meat is actually meat. Or you can go In-N-Out, order just the meat patties. It's 100% meat, so I could do that, but that's expensive. And you don't need to eat as often when you're only eating meat. You can go a long time without food. Anyways, there's my little rant on my carnivore diet. And thanks again. You have, well, maybe you do have a clue about it. I always complain about money. But But I'm not really complaining. I'm just telling you guys how it is for me. I will make it. I will always make it. I always do. I just always want more. Well, you need money to live. I mean, I don't make enough to get food till the end of the month, so I need a little extra money. I do get food stamps, so the state really helped me out. It's really true what they say about if you were raised a low-income person, you become one. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I never finished school, high school, or anything. It's all a combined thing. I was a drug addict when I was younger. All I cared about is, well, sex and drugs and surfing. Those are the three things I cared about most in my life when I was younger. Now it's just surviving, going to the beach. I'm just happy now. I was happy then too, I guess. I was just party all the time, you know. That's all I cared about. When I was really young, that's all I cared about, was smoking weed and surfing. Anyways, that's probably a little too much information, but you get an idea about where I'm at right now, why I'm like I am, how I am. I was raised like this. This is me. Anyways, true stories. But I'm perfect now, besides money. And if you hear me complain about money, I'm not really complaining. I'm just telling you guys. I like to tell you guys, like, if I make a lot of money, I'll be talking about that too. Like, if I started going to the casino again and I made a lot of money, I'd be like, hey guys, I won some money at the casino. And I'll tell you guys. It's the whole adventure of my life right now. You guys are literally watching it. Day by day. Well, pretty much day by day. Whenever I can get a video out. Alright. Now you know more. And I'm not going to tell you anymore. So I'll see you on the beach. Alright. It is now 6:13. Just a little update on our drive down. Blue skies still, but I can see down there. It's just like a layer of clouds. I hate that. It's that time of year. It goes all the way to July sometimes, where it just gets the coastline is like clouded in, like overcast kind of. That looks like clouds. So, anyways, we may lose our blue sky. That's okay. We're still gonna go. All right, we made it. The sky is a little blue here, so we're good. The clouds are mostly out there, but it looks like another detector has been here at the exact beach I go to. They've probably been to all of them, so I guess it doesn't matter. When you see these kind of things dug up, you know somebody dug that up. And they had to do that with a detector, I'm sure. I've dug them up before myself. So we're probably going to go redo somebody's spot. They already did. But hopefully I'll cover it a little better. I was thinking if I did right here by the wall and stuff, you know, I might get a few penny targets or something, but obviously I'm not gonna. That's probably a shoe prints right there. Nobody else would walk along here. Yeah, so he probably did the same thing I'm doing. We all do the same stuff. All us detectors. So I go off and try to do something different. Anyways, let's get down to the water. That's where we're going. I figure I'll try this beach. If not, we got all day. We got the whole day ahead of us. It's early in the morning. You guys saw the clock already. Somewhere around 6 a.m. I don't know. I didn't actually look at the clock. So this has probably all been done already. I mean, I don't know that because I wasn't here, but I would assume so. Hey, let's just look in the trash cans. Just kind of curious. See if they emptied them last night. Oop. Yeah, it's empty. There's a plastic bottle there and a plastic bottle there. So they emptied them, or nobody came to that part yesterday. I don't know. It was a weekend. This was probably being used, I would assume. All right, I'll turn it on when I get a signal. All right, we got our first sound. 25.26. Should be a dime. I got the headphones on again today. I really want gold, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And wearing headphones gives you just that much better chance at that signal you might miss without headphones. Even though I like not wearing headphones. I don't like wearing headphones, basically. You can kind of, when your detector hits something, you kind of feel I think it's a speaker. You can kind of feel it in your hand. You go, oh, there's something, you know. So that was an older dime, so it wasn't a fresh drop. People miss that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My gosh. There goes an older guy surfing right there. That could be me. I actually was tempted to put my surfboard in the car. And the waves would be perfect right now to start, surfing again. This summer, we're doing it. I'm just gonna do it because I got a surfboard. Let's keep going. Yeah, I think these are the same footprints I saw up there. And these are all under the lifeguard tower. And there's a lot of them right here. So he probably stood right here and went over there. And he could reach out and do it all under here. Because like I said, we all do the same type of stuff. So I probably won't find anything under here. I mean, here's a marijuana canister. I think it is. I mean, I would assume. Let's see what it is. Hybrid snow cone. Ooh-wee. You got 15 grams, no, 1.5 grams. Coated, pre-rolled. Oh, it's just one pre-roll. I don't know what they call them now. We used to call them joints. One joint. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off the beach. It's trash. Alright, I'll turn you guys off just a second here. I'm gonna do all this. I'm seeing if my footprints are doing the same as his. If I can cover it all. Yeah, pretty much so. I'm pretty sure that was the detector. It's funny. At home, I'm like, asked my niece, she had these shoes on. I'm like, let me see the bottom of your shoes. Because they're like the ones all the people are wearing, you know. I like to actually do tracking on the beach. Like these prints, see the ones with the lines? I see those everywhere. Everywhere. Every beach I go to has them. Here they are here. But I don't think those are detectors. I think those are regular people. And the ones we saw under the lifeguard tower could be detector. Here's a 13. Sound of 13. I'm not even down by the water. I'm not expecting the water to be good today. So I'm gonna just do it everywhere else. We're just gonna keep hunting until we find something. How am I missing this one? Is it that deep? I'm in the hard sand. Ah. Those usually bring up 14. Whatever, we'll take it. Get it off the beach. Jeez. There's another signal Sunday missed. There's a little cool piece of driftwood. But it's very light. Yeah, I could break it. I'm breaking it there. Not good. With driftwood, you want that hardwood. Okay, I'll turn you guys back on when we get another signal. All right, we are moving to a different beach. There's my car. I already put my detector in there. And here's the footprints. That one's mine. That one's the other one. So that's actually a tennis shoe, I believe. And it goes along here. So it could have just been somebody, not a detector. You never know. With a tennis shoe, you never know. Detectors don't usually wear tennis shoes in the sand, but some do. But down at the lifeguard tower, right there, I believe that was a detector because of the way the footprints were. So I'm just trying to figure out, and now through the summer I'll be checking all these feet prints, and I'll see other metal detectors on the beach, and I'll look at their footprints, what they're leaving. Then I'll know whose footprints are whose. If somebody's been on the beach, I'll know. Then I'll just say, I'm out of here. Like I'm doing right now. I know somebody was down there. I'm out of here. There's no signals. We'll go hit a different beach. Because why do a beach somebody already did? It's really tough down here right now, so I'd rather have a better chance than that. You know what I mean? You could still find stuff, but I'd rather go to a fresh one. But let's go to another one. All right. I decided to let's see some of the sights because I got a feeling it's going to be a slow day. So this is the parking lot. It's huge. It goes on for at least a mile or two. But I wanted to drive by this one. Look at that. That's a horse trailer converted into somebody's house. There's so many people that live in these parking lots, even grocery store parking lots. This guy probably lives in his car. I'm sure he does. Bike care made easy. I mean, maybe he could just be a bike guy, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's somebody living in their car. Remember the old Dolphins? They're living in that, obviously. Unless it's just parked there. I doubt it, though. And then just regular cars people live in, too. Like these. I don't think anybody's living in that one. You can kind of tell when they are. But I passed a bunch that were already. Actually, I'm going to park here. I didn't realize I was where I wanted to be. See, that guy's parked right in a good spot. Dang it. He should park back here. That's my spot. I like to park right in front of where he, like right there is where I like to park. But no, Everybody's sleeping there. We'll just park here. Can't always get what you want. That's good enough. And there wasn't a big event that went on down the beach this way, so we're just going to travel to it. I decided, you know what? I know other detectors have already hit it, but it was a huge event. It was like a week ago, so I'm sure it's cleaned out by now, but we'll give it a shot. Or if not, we'll just hunt down here. We'll see what happens. All right, we're on another beach, and we got it's a solid sound, but I don't feel good about it. I don't know why. Oh, it's something big, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's something big, all right. It's a can. That's why I did not feel good about it, I guess. It's full of sand. I can't recycle that. Maybe. Yeah, we can recycle it. Okay. First treasure. That might be a couple pennies right there. Who knows? All right, I've been traveling quite a ways with my trail. Goes all the way back down the beach. And I finally got a signal. That's kind of a dead zone right there, though. I'm just getting into the good part, and I got a signal, so. It's a very bad signal. 13, 15. See what it is. I think we got it. Yeah, it's a 12. So it sounds a little better out of the hole. I don't see any gold. But I do see a little piece of aluminum. Pretty much knew that was gonna be a bad signal, but it's our first signal at the new spot. Well, we're doing the whole beach, it's not a spot. Let's keep going. There's a guy fishing right there. He's got a pull rod holder. Which I'll put it in there. That's how I do it. When I used to fish the shoreline, I just put it in the rod holder, wait till I get a fish, and pull it in. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, we got a low tone. 10, 11, and it's a low tone. The perfect sound. I'm thinking, no. Seems like we would have got it by now. Yeah. No ring is going to be that deep. Sound not good. I was just talking to that fisherman, telling him get some sand crabs. He's using shrimp. He didn't know what sand crabs were. So there's a whole bunch of baby ones right there. Can't use those for bait. Too small. Alright, I think we got it. Oh. Now that I see it, I know that sound. God, I have to get it off the beach. Can't just throw it back down. On the dry sand you can, because I pick stuff up there. Down here, it would end up in the ocean. Wow, that's kind of disappointing. But at least I know now that sound. Because I have the headphones on, the sounds are different from when I don't. So I have to learn a little more. All right, we got another sound. Doesn't sound like a good sound. Can't even tell what it is. Well, you never know till you dig it. Oh wow, that's soft down there. No wonder I'm not getting any signals. Like I'm hunting a lot of area and no signals. So I can feel when it hardens up down there. So this is all sanded in sand. I have to dig down to the hard stuff. We got it. Let's see what it is. Oh. Alright. Let's give it a rinse off. Pair of sunglasses. Been down there for a while. The metal is actually wore out. Wow. Alright, let's keep going. But so those are light enough and big enough to be found. I don't think, unless it's a fresh drop, I don't think we're going to get much over here. But I'm just traveling down to where that dry sand area is that I wanted to try. But we're doing the wet on the way over there. We'll do the wet on the way back. All right. Love life. And there's one there, there's one down further, and there's another one. I don't know if you guys remember, but a year at least ago, I would come down here and see those. So that same person is doing the same thing. Let's just see what this one says real quick. Help your ocean. Hey. See, everybody's got that message now. Remember we were going through the tunnel in the last video? It was all about cleaning up the ocean. This person knows about it too. And there's more and more and more. So they just walk along making little sayings. I want to find the person. I think it's a girl, and I think she's coming right now. But I don't know. I don't know who it is. Now, this old man, his name is Jeff. He used to run by us and say, "Hey, Robert." You know, I got to know him. I was down here so much. And he goes, "I can always tell it's you by the lines in the sand." See, I make lines. That's how people recognize me. Like the runners and stuff. And, well, let's keep going. I just thought that was interesting because it's part of our history of detecting. It's part of my life. Finally got a good sound. Listen. Well, you guys can't hear it. Just a penny, but it's nice to get a familiar sound. Wow. I think I'm just missing it. It's already out of the hole as well. Look, it's right there. Ta-da! We got our. I think that's our first penny. We got a dime. That's our first penny. Pretty sure. Good. Starting to get signals. Or at least one. Alright, I took off everything. My belt, my shirt, my headphones. And we're gonna go ahead and do this area basically naked. So I'm gridding out right now, but the sun is so nice. The waves are amazing. So I'm just watching them going, shoot, I could ride that. Look at it. Nobody's riding. I mean, they're just spitting, like barreling and spitting. Watch. There's another one. You could ride all along there easily. Well, that one was kind of fast, but there's been some really like perfect waves coming in. And they're not too big, so it'd be good for a beginner. Like, well, I'm an old surfer. Not a beginner, but I would have to learn again. It's been years. Perfect for me. Look at that. Just wave after wave. Alright, I'm just leaving my camera here even, and if I find something, I'll come back and show you guys on the camera. Alright, just dug that hole. Didn't really, thought it was a surface fine. Got that turtle. So we'll check, see if it's gold when we get home. I don't think it is. Looks like it's off charm bracelet. But that circle part looks really cheap, so I don't think it is. And I don't see any markings on the back or anything. Fresh drop though. We've been going for a long time. So I had my camera sitting up there and then I moved it down the beach. Now I'm down here. Figure, you know what? I'm gonna just keep going until I find something. I've been going and going. So I did that whole beach over there. Just gridded it out from the water all the way up. Like between two lifeguard towers. The whole thing I gridded. Anyway, I got like 5 targets, 6 targets. They were all like hot sauce pack. Well, you'll see in the wrap up. A couple of tent steaks. Just trash. And I didn't even have my camera on me, so I couldn't tape it. And I still don't have my camera on me yet. I have it in my bag. Put everything in my bag. So I can run around shirtless and headphoneless. There's a little family in the water right here. But they're the only people in the water, look. Nobody. It's Monday, so. But there was people here yesterday. I'm gonna keep going, just look for that one find. I mean, we did find a piece of jewelry. So there might be another piece down here and it could be gold. The chances of that happening are really slim, but I'm willing to go for it. I don't know what the heck I did to my camera. There it goes. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, we are at home. Hi, Opal. Mia, come here, Mia. There's the 3 dogs. 1, 2, 3. Sunshine. All we got today was a turtle. A quarter, a dime, and 3 pennies. And I hunted hard, like a lot of beach. I saw Pirate Mike on the way home, and he says, Huntington sucks. I go, I know, I've been there since 6 o'clock this morning. And well, he was on his way to go do a couple beaches. I don't know what he's, I'm not gonna say what beaches, but he was going. He had a friend with him. So I was digging through my stuff and I found this watch. I mean, I remember getting it a long time ago. I think it was for my grandma. But here's the name of it. I was thinking, is that gold? It kind of looks gold. Then I looked up the name. Actually, it's an expensive name. Watchmaker. Like they make expensive watches. And this one's really old. My grandma was really old. Like almost 100. genuine leather band there. It says it right there. Right there. Genuine leather, it says. So yeah, I got to thinking that could be gold. Because a lot of their watches were gold. And if it is, well, I may have some money right there. If anybody knows anything about it, I've been looking online. I can't find the exact watch. It's probably not, but whatever. You never know. It could be. I just noticed this part looks like it's a part. A little bit. Oh no, it just looks like that on camera. It's not. Alright, I just wanted to share that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next hunt. We probably won't do Huntington Beach again. Our next beach will be a mystery for now. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks again for the money donation. So appreciated. I came home and I ate. I have gas in my car, oil in my car. I'm happy. Things have been coming together a little better than usual. And with that money donation, it just helped. It completely helped. Every little bit helps. Anyways, see you in the next one.